And we are back. Raiders franchise. In the last episode, we simmed the Rams game where we won 21-18, and then we watched the Chargers game where we won 32-24. In this episode, we're going to be watching the Bengals game, and that's it because the Broncos are next week. We had Ashton Genty rush for 226 yards, catch for 92 and a touchdown, also rush for a touchdown. So nearly 300, or excuse me, over 300 total yards and 2 touchdowns. Obviously, that's player of the week. For injuries, we're going to be without Caleb Rogers. They're going to be without Bohannon. So both of us missing an interior O lineman for this game. With Najee Danar going to be our replacement for this game. Obviously, we love Najee Danar. He's been with the team for a while now. And yeah, this is what the team's going to be looking like. Obviously, nothing really has changed. Still waiting on some trade offers. We did trade away Ezekiel Alford, as you know, and D'Angelo Favors at the beginning of the season. Alford at like week 6, or no, not week 6, like week 5, because week 6 was the Rams. You get the point. Anyway, contracts, 24 million cap space. We could still bring back some guys. Wes Agnew being the big one, probably, and Darren Hall. He played really well in the preseason. He is starting to get. I don't know if we're willing to pay that money for a wide receiver 5. Yeah. Without any more delay, you can get right into this game versus the Bengals. And I would just like to say breaking news literally as I start recording this that I find out the Broncos and Dolphins have agreed to a trade Jalen Waddle for the 30th overall pick. Well, Jalen Waddle in a 4th round pick for the Broncos' 1st round pick, and then 3rd and 4th round picks. Oh, why did I call it a play? I did not mean to do this. So, the AFC West shaping up to be a very fun one because the Broncos, no offense to Corwin's son, but I don't think at this point in his career he's really a wide receiver 1. Or, excuse me, he definitely is, just not, an ideal one. Jalen Waddle, obviously young, very good. But the Dolphins building for the future, and we get an interception with Nakobe Dean immediately. Let's go. So I do think there is a lot of potential for both sides, but we're not talking about that. This is obviously about the franchise that we're in, which isn't real, obviously. As you know, the NFL is not in whatever year we're in now. But that's intercept, and he kneels. He's down at the 1. I thought that would have been a safety because he caught it and then broke the tackle. But Rashad Jackson looks like he just panic froze, tries to hit Douglas. Cam Taylor Britt jumps in front of it. Yeah, you see, he breaks the tackle. I'm guessing they're going to say his forward progress was stopped there.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
One, ready? Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot.
Okay, here's my thing. I did not think that through. I don't know why I thought goal line would mean they drop in coverage. That's a little brain fart by me. We're not counting that play. Get mad at me all you want. It didn't happen. All right. Did you see it? I didn't see it.
Here we go.
That concerns me because he looked very fast.
At his own 6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. brings up 2nd and 5.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
Injury timeout was at Jamar Chase. Chase missed the first few chunks of the season. He just came back, put up 92 yards and a touchdown, and he's already injured again. And we got an interception with Kyle Hamilton. That's 3 interceptions on 3 drives.
Joshua Carty
Oh,
on for the extra
pick
point.
6? Pick 6!
Kick is good.
I didn't realize it was pick 6. I thought we were down at the 2, not we were kicking the extra point. Let's go. Five-yard rush by Parsons to start. Crosby with the sack, 3rd and 8. Incomplete pass, no interceptions this time, but it's going to be a 3-and-out. I thought this would be a great game because this is 2 high-powered offenses. Obviously, 7 yards for Genty there, 20 yards for Douglas. Burrow leading the league in passing yards, Genty leading the league in rushing yards. Jose Wallace, by the way, injured on that play. 6 yards for Genty, 3rd and 1, and it's a fumble recovered by the Bengals. So there's been 4 turnovers in 5 drives. 11 yards for Higgins. Darian Porter injured on the play. 4-yard rush by Burrow. 6 yards to Cole Kmet. Do they have Kmet and Loveland? They do. They have the Bears tight end duo just like 6 years later. Penalty on Max Dunn. Incomplete pass by Burrow. Incomplete pass again, 3rd and 10. 14 yards to T. Higgins. Gregory Oliver releases 2, 3rd and 12. They get 10, not enough, but do they go for it? They do. Oh boy, I accidentally hit next play. Well, that's fine, I guess. Burrow running out of time. He's going to go down. Jared Frazier with the sack. Oh, we're staying out here. Let's go. Hit next play, but I'm not going to complain about this. Obviously, Burrow on 2nd down. Checks down. Nothing to do there. That's Gregory Oliver. 3rd and 13 now. Need to get to the 3-yard line for a 1st down.
And it's 3rd down.
You see Jaden Higgins there, wide receiver 2 out there in motion. That's a great wide receiver 2 to have. That's going to be complete to Colson Loveland, but not enough for a 1st, and they're going to settle for a field goal.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Chip shot field goal will take us to the end of the quarter. We'll stay out there. Okay. Didn't know what the quarter changing. Maybe they decide to
A 24-yard attempt.
change what they're doing.
His kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 7, Bengals 3.
All right, 7-3 we lead. Oh my goodness. Genty does all that for us to go punt. "23 yards to T. Higgins. He's still kicking. That surprised me. Burrow for 9. 8 yards for Burrow. 7 yards for T. Higgins. 4 yards for Gregory Oliver. That's a 1st down. Penalty on Keenan Parsons. Looks like it's holding. 20 yards for Higgins. That literally does not matter. They just converted the very next play. First down from the 19. We see a man in motion. That's Gregory Oliver, the running back. And Burrow's going to complete that pass to Chase, who's going to be just shy of the 1st down to the 9. 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Raiders' 9-yard line.
That's complete to the 6. Jaden Higgins on the catch. 1st and goal now from the 6-yard line.
Another Bengals
That's a different running back out there.
number 32 on the carry.
It's not either of the running backs we're used to.
At the 5-yard line.
Burrow trying to scramble, throws it towards Parsons' direction to avoid grounding, but incomplete. 3rd and goal now from the 5.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Burrow throws another interception. Lindsey Ingram. That's a name we haven't said at all. Our Sam linebackers normally don't play too much, but he gets out there and makes the most of it. 4 yards for Genty for the air, 6 yards for Best for the air, 3rd and inches. Genty picks it up for 8 on the ground. Pass dropped by Bowers. 3 yards for Bowers now, 3rd and 7. 6 yards to Bowers, and we're probably going to punt. We are pinned at the 7. We're going to watch the rest of this in slow motion. So it looks like 6 turnovers. I'm trying to think. I know we had the interception, obviously, and then the fumble recovery, but I don't know what the 3rd one was. Decent run for Parsons there. Gets 9.5.
Carried by number 21.
2nd and inches at the 16.
At the 16-yard line.
Very turnover-riddled game so far. Eddie Kirkland makes the tackle, but not before he gets the 1st down. Keenan Parsons just barely gets across. That takes us to the 2-minute warning.
A pickup of 2 yards. And a Bengal 1st down. Burrow's pass.
8 yards there to Higgins.
Jaden Higgins.
Policy inside 2 minutes now. Hurry up is the way to go.
2 at the 26-yard line.
Burrow complete. That's T. Higgins up to the 33. 1st down.
Higgins. A 7-yard gain.
That receiver room is loaded.
Bengals first
T. Higgins is your wide receiver 3, and then you have Cole Kmet and Colson Loveland as tight ends. Insane.
pass. Complete to T. Higgins. A gain of 5. Brings
Burrow
up
loading shotgun 2nd and 5. They're 5 wide.
38.
Complete to Higgins up to the 45. 1st down. Timeout Bengals there first.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Bengals first down.
Burrow to throw is complete. I believe that's Higgins. There's an injury timeout to Jason Biddle. We're going to be seeing Donald Taft now playing at edge in place. And that's complete to Loveland up to the 30-yard line. Good run out there to catch. 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bengals
Higgins in motion.
a gain of 19 yards.
Here goes screen pass. Guess who's all over that though? Kalen Robinson.
Burrow's pass. Complete to number 81, Jaden Higgins. Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Loveland tries to make a move. Going to be 6 yards. 3rd and 9 at the 29.
To Colston Loveland. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Burrow all day. Time running out. He's got to get out of there. Somehow makes a move. And it's incomplete. I mean, we got to watch that sequence again. That was amazing by both sides. Defense never let up. Offense kept it going. You see they rush free. Crosby's getting double teamed. Kirkland's getting double teamed. Eventually, Royster comes rushing in. Somehow able to pick the block up and keep Kirkland at bay. Donald Taft finally gets there and Burrow gets away. And then Crosby comes. Not able to do anything. And then just a great hit there by Max Dunn. I mean, that's a beautiful sequence right there. Do we have a block kick in us? Hasn't happened a lot this series. Let's see. Or we could just commit a roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
They're going to choose to kick off. That's interesting because you
Harrison
have another
Butker
play.
set to kick off. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
One second left. We get the timeout off. Just going to air this one out. Hope for the best. A decent ball. I thought Bowers caught it. I really had it. And then I saw him. I was like, no. 6-7 at the half. No, I don't want to see any jokes in the comments. Got the halftime report. We're going to start the Panthers and Cowboys. Cowboys having a brutal season. And it's going to continue as he gets bulldozed 38-20. Panthers jump above 500 to 4-3. Cowboys unfortunately dropping down a 1-7. No Dak Prescott. Did he retire or is it an injury? New quarterback potentially. Saints having a great year. Buccaneers kind of same situation, not so well. And that's a good run there by Gregory, 27-24. Saints jump to 5-3. Buccaneers dropping down to 1-6. Finally, Texans Patriots, 2 5-2 teams. This should be a bit different. Both teams obviously doing great. It's going to be the Texans running it to the outside, makes a man miss by hurdling. 2017, Texans win that one. They go 6-2. Patriots 5-3. Looking around the league, we see the Cardinals and Chiefs 17-14, 7-0 Broncos Seahawks as well. Both are division rivals winning, of course. But the Chiefs are only 2-5. They're not having a great year. Obviously, we just beat the Chargers, so we have the tiebreaker over them, but could be wrong. I don't think we've played Denver yet. I know we played Kansas City, I want to say week 1, and we obviously won that because we started 2-0.
Harrison Butker set to
6-7 to
kick
start the
off.
second half. Once again, don't want to see any comments about it. All right.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
Very lackluster first half from both seeds. You see both teams. You're like, wow, these are two really good offenses. This should be a high scoring game. Nope. Turnover riddled. 11 yards for Genti there. 15 yards to Bowers. 10 yards to Marco Fernandez. 17 to Douglas puts us in the red zone. We're trying to get rid of this score as soon as possible. Tired of looking at it. Genti just shy of the first. Second in inches at the 9.
10 more yards.
And we give it to Jerome Ford, who gets the first down to the 6, first and goal.
A gain
Glad
of
he's
3
back.
yards.
Sadly, he's not wearing his
That's
old number
another
34,
Las
but I mean,
Vegas
he should just be
touchdown.
happy to be on a team. What a pass to Douglas. I thought that was intercepted. I mean, you look at this, just, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, he's intercepting that. No, squeaks it in.
Touchdown Raiders.
We're going for 2, make it a 2-score game.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And Genti gets the edge, 15 to 6.
Successful.
I find it ironic the Broncos barely winning over the Seahawks, who are also a great team, 5-2 versus 4-2. Broncos actually leading the division, by the way. And then you got the Cardinals and Chiefs, who are both 2-5. Pretty much one of them trying to keep their season afloat. 5 yards for Parsons, 10 yards for Chase is going to be the first down. 2 yards for Parsons again. Incomplete. 7 yards for T. I'd argue this is a go for a territory. They do, and they don't get it. 11 yards for Douglas. 9 yards to Gentry through the air. 12-yard rush by Gentry. We're right outside the red zone. We're hopping in slow-mo. And we're starting to run away with it. Do the Bengals have an answer? Jackson, with time, checks it down to Bowers, who breaks a tackle. Runs inside, though. Had the outside open. Pick of 8 nonetheless, though. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd
We
and
see
2.
Bowers in motion now. It's going to be a play action. Jackson is going to get sacked back at the 15.
A loss of a yard on the play.
3rd and 4 now at the 15.
3rd down and 4.
Jackson, complete. That's Marco Fernandez. Splits the defenders. He's in. What a run. Gotta watch that in replay as well. Wow. Dude, I didn't even see that. Cuts in 2 defenders. Just whoop. They both try and hit stick, end up taking each other out. And then after that, he's just able to force his way in. I'm confused why we go for 2 here. 17 points. I'm going to kick the extra point.
Carty on for the extra point.
All right, that makes it a 16-point game. They'd have to get 2 two-point conversions, and that's assuming we don't score. I like our odds tremendously in that situation. You just got to score once, or they got to score twice, potentially 3 times if they fail even one of the situations they need. 1 of 4 situations of scoring 2 touchdowns, so that's 2 situations, and then 2 two-point conversions on top of that. Pinned at the 3-yard line. What a punt. I mean, if we get a safety, that kind of erases all of that. Gentry gets 5 yards to start, though. Then 7 yards to Douglas to end the quarter. Incomplete pass. Demetrius Knight knocks it away. Gentry loses 3. 3rd and 12. Just don't take a big sack. All right, and we're going to punt. Not a great punt, only 43 yards, but it's okay. And then Kobe Dean intercepts on the very next play. And we're in field goal range. 9-yard rush by Gentry. 3rd and 1. 20 yards to Bowers. Going to bring up 1st and goal. Any points, in my opinion, is the dagger. There's no need to force anything. Jackson's going to roll out, take the sack back at the 15. Could have thrown it away, but it's okay. Maybe he's just trying to take the sack because that'll keep the clock running rather than an incomplete pass. It gets sacked again back at the 26. Gotta be careful. We're getting sacked a lot here. I just run the ball here and accept you're taking a field goal. Because let's be honest, we're not getting 26 yards unless we throw a Hail Mary. We get sacked again. That's back-to-back-to-back sacks. And all of a sudden, this field goal, 50-yarder still nonetheless, but I mean, with this Joshua Carty as our kicker, not Daniel Carlson, we'll see. He drills it regardless. Okay, that's my fault. Got to learn to trust our kicker. He did miss 2 in 1 game, so I was a bit skeptical. You know. All right. Anyway, Crosby with the sack. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 13. And they don't get it. 13 to Higgins, but you got to go for it. And they don't get it. And we're going to take over. 10-yard rush by Gentry. 7 yards for Gentry. We'll hop in slow-mo. Jackson gets sacked, and there's an injury to an O lineman. That sucks. I'm literally was going to take him out after, this drive. Because, the injuries, don't want them to happen. Screen pass to Gentry. Up to the 20, third and
Jackson's
8. Makes
pass.
it third and manageable. We
Complete
like
to
that.
number 2, Ashton Genty. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8. Jackson's pass. Complete to Brock Bowers. A
Here's
gain
my
of 7
idea.
yards. It's now
We
4th
either
down
fail to
and
convert
1.
and they have to go even farther,
Liking
or
18.
we convert and we keep the ball out of their hands for even longer. Unless we score a touchdown, obviously, and then,
Ready, you're up. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the end?
Jackson's pass.
or we could throw an
Intercepted
interception.
by the
All right.
It's a turnover on downs.
Kind of forced to play this play.
Right 80. Dot.
Final play to Sarge are going to be out
Right
here as
80.
well, so let's hope for, no injuries or a big play, obviously. Good job there by Hamilton to force him out of bounds because he would have, some more room. Donald Taft with the sack. Let's go. Eddie Kirkland with the sack. He's not even supposed to be out there, but 4th and 18. You imagine they punt. They do. Not even a good one. Then we get a decent return as well. 6-yard rush by Ford. 2-yard rush by Ford. 32-yard rushing touchdown for Genty. He's not supposed to be out there, but I'm not going to complain. 32-6. Incomplete pass. Max Crosby not supposed to be out there, but not going to complain. It's the same play. Don't get duped out by back sacks. Tony on Chase Bagels automatic first. Incomplete pass. Tony on AJ Cersei or Searcy. 12 yards to Jaden Higgins. 3rd and 8. Penalty on Eddie Kirkland. 3rd and 3. All right, 4th and 3. And they get sacked by Kirkland, and we can just kneel it out. Or rush it with Genty. Yeah, give them an extra 5 yards. 32-6. So we hold them to 2 field goals. This high-powered offense, 241, 0 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. We're trying to say, Burrow, you are not getting the MVP again. 19 for 28, 185, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for Jackson. Genty, 20 for 140 and a touchdown. Receiving, Bowers, 6 for 59, 561 and a touchdown for Douglas leads the way in yardage. Genty 3 for 23, 2 for 25 and a touchdown for Fernandez. Everyone else not really worth talking about. 2 sacks for Grant, 1 for Trevino and Elliott. Defensively, 11 tackles for Hickman, 10 for Royster, 2 TFLs for Antonio Johnson and Jared Frazier, 2 sacks for Crosby and Kirkland, 1 for Taft and Frazier, 2 interceptions for Dean, 1 for Hamilton and Ingram. Kicking was perfect. Punting, I don't really care about. I didn't mean to back out though. We have 3 new injuries. Very important. It's going to be out 5 to 9 weeks. Caleb Rogers, we know we tweaked. Jose Wallace and Jason Biddle. We're in an advanced week. Oh, I forgot the weekly. Well, we can watch the weekly recap now, anyways, and we'll see about Biddle and Porter if they have to be placed on IR. It's 8 weeks or more. Biddle's probably going to be a 50-50. Darian Porter, I mean, if he's out, he's 5 to 9. So I'd say 7 weeks we're probably going to place him on IR. But this is beautiful as well because it allows us to potentially trade for someone, or actually Eric Wagner gets some playing time, and so does Donald Taft. There was that Marco Fernandez touchdown was beautiful. We already know Texans Patriots able to hurdle. We already seen that 2017. And last, definitely not least, Broncos Seahawks. Well, we know the Broncos won because we saw it, their record, but we don't know how the game actually ended. Bo Nix completes to Marvin Mims, I believe, unless it's a new guy. He gets tackled into the end zone, 21-3. Blowout there. All right, in the moment of truth, we'll first do our weekly strategy. Oh, Marco Fernandez is going to be out. Okay, 4 to 8 weeks, 5 to 9 weeks. That doesn't really give me the what I'd want. We're gonna place Biddle on IR, and you know what? We're just gonna play it safe. We're gonna place Daniel Porter on IR as well. So that opens up 2 roster spots, which we're gonna definitely look to fill in the next episode by signing the guys, or even trading if we have to. But that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I will see you guys next time where we're going to be watching the Broncos game 6-2, 5-3, the top 2 teams in the division, and it's not even close. So yeah, see you next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.